Can you hear me? Alright, cool. This is a 5-part acapella, but I'm just gonna do part 1 and part 5 because I don't need to fall asleep. So, here we go. Everyone say part 1. I am sand slipping through God's fingers, incubated in this ozone of thought. In troubled waters I swim, no other closer. The emperor only saw me in skin. Torture is living, born into sinning. For a piece of life I ain't never thought, more willing to die. In this mind, freedom is a lie that I'm living inside. Or is it my experience is changing the way I think of life? It's like a change by the day, but can you blame me for the way I ain't? If the way that you see has been made by fate. I see the flowers of my father and his feminine other half blooming in my garden. Still the weeds growing, smoking trees don't solve any problem when the math spirit deep. So I hold my breath gently like a baby in my arms. Palm reader told me I got the future in my palm. Long as I cut the water in my hand I won't starve, cause I am more than what I appear to be. Well, I hope so, cause the road's cold and my history's got me walking bare feet. And the real me is crying inside, but I can never vocal my voice, I'ma die in this pride. You think you're revolutionaries cause you know a few of any Freemason artists. If you joined the cult and don't know where it started, I've been through both, I don't know where my heart is. Past the left home without my answers, so I'm a cockroach feeling safe in the darkness. Became a lost soul when the ghost train departed. Leave me alone, I'm trying to grow, I'm just a midget on the Titan's throne. Fire's brighter, so the size of my shadow is miles higher. Taught to reach for the sky like a stick up. In my world it feels like this life is a stitch up. How do I fit the perfect picture in this frame of mind? Lights, camera, action, days flash before my eyes like a camera. I'm walking through the traffic on this road, but I never die. I stepped in time, I'll leave the conscious being in this mind is feeling like I talk to God, but I upset the sky. Love is blind, jealousy sees, but the devil hides. Love is blind, so it never sees where the devil hides. So most times I feel low, cause the pressure's high. Cloud 9 falls to the floor when the weather cries. My soul is precious, but it's left down to something fragile as a belief system, solely empiric. Electromagnetic umbilical cords vibrate through our soul to the earth, singing our song from birth. And if I last long, it's a curse. I scar the face of God's earth. If only I had the freedom to die and not burn. Everyone say part 2. It's the conclusion. Change my mic. This is part 5, the conclusion. I had to walk away from my mind and become a ghost, cause I had to go and find Christ. Now my brother knows I got something in my pipeline a plumber couldn't solve. God's got his hand on my life, that's why I'm good to go. I got the Holy Spirit in my lunchbox. The old me is wearing away with the cheap Dunlops. Wipe the sugar off the gumdrop, and I'm sucking on sweet nothing, it must stop. This life had the best of me. Isaac gave me the Bible to better me. Excuse me while I cruise in my thoughts. Penelope, I'm on fire for Christ. The guy thinks the enemy. So I slide forward in destiny, which is not a promise, it's an offer that was left for me. I see now which life's the death of me, and I ain't having kids if a piss life's hereditary. Unhygienic strands of ecstasy. I once believed that you and I were meant to be. Thoughts of suicide as demons grew inside. If you knew, you would hide away from me. In self-righteous complacency, not knowing I'm not a prey trying to tame the beast. The ignorance is appalling, they're calling it religion, but Jesus never died for the Christian. I want to be anointed, it's true. See, I am no longer avoiding the truth, like when I used to smoke poisonous suits, deploy in the booth. Lost words from the voyage of youth. I stay the ship, but the water can move. Despite my curses, I learn to thank God and forgive him, as he forgives me. But the truth is, he don't need to thank me for nothing, because he gives me. Thank you.
Yes! Big. Smashing. Big round of applause for Aaron, please.